What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Kid the Freak. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe because it's free. My nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I got a mean ass headache, my nigga, but I'm gonna grind to get this video out for y'all boys. 3 chilling true horror stories that happened on Friday. You feel me? Animated. If y'all didn't know, my nigga, today is October, Friday the 13th. Nigga, shit get wicked. As y'all can see, my Falcons, my nigga, rise up, simple. But it's Friday the 13th today, bro. So I only write that I did the Friday one. You feel me? Shout out Cairo W video suggesting, my nigga. You know I'm finna go crazy with the scaries. Now, if y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all boy like it. You feel me? Make sure y'all like the video. I think, like I said, bro, thank y'all for all the new subscribers who come in, my nigga. I'm currently over, I think I'm like plus 60 right now. Thank y'all so much, bro. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, bro. I come in, I put hard work in, I grind, bro. You feel me? Just to see, you know what I'm saying? Everybody coming, you know what I'm saying? Fucking with me and shit. I appreciate it, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. But I got 3 chilling true horror stories. You feel me? Grab your popcorn, my nigga. Grab your food, my nigga. Grab everything you need to grab, cause it's finna be a movie. Y'all know how I get with this shit. Simple, my nigga. Headache and all, my nigga. I'm gonna go crazy on these reactions, bruh. Simple. You know what I'm saying? IRL content coming soon too, bruh. Be on the looks, my nigga. Simple. Simple as that. Coming real soon. Story one. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see who doing dumb shit today. Let's see.
This story happened when I was a young kid. I was staying over at my friend Gilbert's house for the weekend. He and his family actually lived on an Indian reservation since they were Native American. But despite both of us being from different backgrounds, we became friends because we were into a lot of the same stuff. On the weekends, we hung out. We spent most of the time playing video games, watching movies on cable, reading comic books, and eating junk food. This particular
I ain't gonna lie, why that nigga had to say watching movies on cable though? Like, what was the on cable part, my nigga? That shit was unnecessary. Am I tripping?
weekend was even better since Gilbert's family.
That nigga getting into details, my nigga.
One night, while playing video games, we heard a noise outside. We didn't think too much of it at first. But when the noise sounded like it was coming closer, it got harder to ignore. At first, we figured it was a stray dog, since this area was full of them. But we started to notice that whatever was making that sound seemed to be much larger.
Yeah, that motherfucker, yeah, that motherfucker ain't standing on 4. You feel me? That bitch standing on 2. Ain't no goddamn dog.
I asked my friend if it was possible that it could be a bear, but he said there was no way since they don't come out this far from the mountains. And just as we were in the middle of our conversation, that's when whatever was outside made a low rumbling growl.
Yeah, that's a bear.
We heard that.
It's a bear.
We immediately jumped up
It's
from
a bear.
our seats. My friend had the same expression on his face that I must have had.
The big bad bear, nigga. He coming to blow your house down, nigga. He's the big bad bear. That nigga not the big bad wolf. He's the big bad bear, my nigga. Anything that nigga want in that crib, my nigga, he gonna go in that bitch and take that shit, my nigga. Simple.
Which was a look of fear in both our eyes and our mouth wide open. Even though we were scared, we decided to carefully take a quick look outside through the blinds.
I would have seen what it was too.
There,
What is he gonna do?
being illuminated by the moonlight, was what looked like a giant wolf or dog.
Oh
It
shit.
had pointy ears, body covered in fur.
Ain't no
eyes
goddamn
glowing
bear,
in the
my
dark.
nigga.
It was looking around its surroundings before eventually looking toward the house. As it started to move, something about the way it walked in all fours looked a bit off. But before my friend and I could figure out why that was, to both our shock, that's when we saw the animal stand on its hind legs. At that point, my friend and I didn't even know what to say. There was something.
Bro, there ain't no fucking, bro. Hey, listen, bro. Listen. I ain't never seen no dog stand on 2, bro, and just walk. Bro, I've never seen it, bro. My nigga, in my whole years of living, I never seen a dog stand on 2 and fucking walk, my nigga. Never seen it. That's not no fucking dog, my nigga. Something in that dog if it's a dog, bro. That ain't no, the dog spirit not in that bitch no more. Something deeper than that, my nigga. Yeah, that's tough.
Something very human-like about the way that it was standing. And at that moment, that creature must have seen the light coming from the window, because to our horror, while still on his hind legs, That's when the creature made a dash toward the house. My friend and I wasted no time as we sprinted toward his room. But just as we entered and locked ourselves in his bedroom, we heard the creature climb up the side of the house.
Then this nigga climbing, bro. There's no fucking dog, bro. What kind of creature? Bro, my nigga, I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. I probably would've got, hey, all right. Come here, you want to, bitch. Ain't no fucking dog, my nigga. That ain't no dog, my nigga. I'm telling y'all, nigga, that is a human spirit in that fucking dog, bro. Whatever this shit is.
Pace around on the roof shortly after. My friend and I couldn't do anything but hide behind his bed.
Call that motherfucker him dog.
I'm not ashamed to admit, but we started to cry since we were so scared.
No, y'all pussy. Y'all pussy gang. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I ain't crying. Come in that bitch you want to. Nigga in that bed crying and shit. Y'all nigga tripping. But y'all could be young though. You did say y'all. You know what I'm saying?
But the only phone in the house was in the kitchen. So the only thing that we could do was listen closely in fear as we heard the claws on its foot tap the rooftop. After a minute or so, the creature finally jumped off. But just as Gilbert and I thought that could have been the end of it, that's when we started to hear it growling close to the exterior walls. We could hear it circling the house. It was accompanied by what we could only describe
I ain't gonna lie,
as the
bro.
creature scratching or dragging its nails across.
That motherfucker a creature. That's what we gonna call that bitch. A creature.
The sound sent shivers down both
Dick's a creature, my nigga.
And just when we thought it couldn't get any worse, we suddenly heard the sound of one of the windows in the living room breaking. Both Gilbert and I thought that we were going to have to make a run for it, because if we didn't, we might have to fight off whatever was breaking into the house.
Bro, what
just
the
as
fuck?
we braced ourselves, that's when we heard the sound of a truck coming toward the house. We both had a sense of relief when we realized the familiar sound of Gilbert's family dogs barking from the flatbed of the truck. Whatever was trying to break into the house had obviously noticed the truck as well, because the sound of the glass breaking had stopped. But even then, my friend and I stayed.
Dog's finna get on his ass.
We were still too frightened to move. All we could hear was a bunch of commotion outside.
Hey man, them motherfucking dog, get on his ass. Get on his ass. If I had a little woo-woo color, look, get on his ass now. Get on his ass. Dog better beat in their ass.
The creature sounded like it was running away as Gilbert's family and their dogs gave chase. It wasn't until they came back that we finally came out from hiding, and we told them what happened. Upon hearing our story, they told us that when they came home, they saw what they thought was somebody trying to break into the house. But as they chased it, they could see that it was an animal of some kind. Unfortunately, the thing ran away so quickly that they lost track of it. Wanting to be cautious, Gilbert's family decided that
he'll be back
in a friend's house that night. Later that night, as we were settling in, Gilbert's family had told us that it was possible that whatever we saw that night could have been a skinwalker. Of course, I had no idea what that was.
Yeah, I was just finna say, my nigga, what the fuck is a skinwalker, my nigga? Real shit.
But they described it. I learned that a skinwalker is a Native American legend, and it's evil. To no surprise, after hearing that, I wasn't able to sleep that whole night. After going home the next day, I eventually spoke to Gilbert on the phone, who informed me that, fortunately, there were no further incidents. But as weird as the story already was, it gets even weirder. A little over a week later, Gilbert had called to tell me that a few kids on the reservation had been walking through the arroyo and found a bunch of junk, including an old fridge. But when they pried it open, that's when they made a gruesome discovery. There inside the old fridge was the decomposing body of a nude man.
Bro, what the fuck?
I could feel the hairs all over my body standing up after hearing that. He also told me that the local authorities said that it was most likely just some drunk who wandered into.
Yeah, that nigga, man, that what they call that bitch, a Skywalker or some shit. Oh yeah, you finna get y'all ass on God.
The arroyo.
On God.
He accidentally locked himself inside the fridge. But Gilbert and I had always felt like that story of the dead man in the fridge.
Man, ain't nobody finna lock themselves in no damn fridge, bro. Come on, bro.
Sinister.
How the hell you lock yourself in the fucking fridge, nigga? Just kick that bitch open, even though that do happen. I mean, you is in a tight space, but I would have beat the fuck out that fridge to get over. I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to be trapped in no damn fridge, gang. I just thought about it, bro. Fridge gonna fall all tights and shit. Then you gonna really be on the floor stuck, my nigga. You gonna be face down on the ground trying to punch it out. You ain't gonna be doing shit because you gonna be on the street. That's tough.
It was about 4 years ago when this happened. This happened sometime between 2011 and 2012. When it was the spring and summer months, my mom would often go outside the garden, as she loved doing this and still does today. While she would do this, I would always play with my ball or drive my Power Wheels around the front yard. My parents had 2 cars, a mid-late 2000s
So y'all don't know nothing about no rollerblades. I bet y'all don't know nothing about no rollerblades on God.
Honda Odyssey.
Y'all don't know about rollerblades. Y'all don't.
Acura TL. This is important for later on in the story. My dad would be at work often, so he would leave the minivan for my mom to take me and my infant brother shopping, or to my grandmother's house if she had to do something. It was just an ordinary day, and my dad was at work. My infant brother and I were outside with my mom again while she was gardening. Over the course of like 2 hours, I kept seeing this car drive by my house. I have always loved cars, and from a young age,
that boy
I could guess what a car was by looking at it.
That boy Mike.
I noticed that this car was a mid-2000s Acura TL.
That boy Mike.
Instantly, I thought this could be my dad returning home early from work, and I began to get excited. As time passed, I was starting to wonder why he wouldn't just park and come greet us, instead of driving in circles around our neighborhood. I also thought something was a little off with the car, but I couldn't tell. Now, I know that the car was actually gray instead of white, that my dad's model was, but when I was a toddler, I wasn't really good with colors. I kept waiting to see if my dad would finally park the car and come play with me, but the car just kept going up and down the street. My mom had to pop inside real quick to get something. I don't remember what though.
Oh, look at that car, boy.
As soon as she went inside, the car slowed down and stopped in front of my house.
Right, that boy Mike.
I heard a voice call me over. Me still thinking it was my dad, I went over.
Now, how the fuck you think that's your dad, you dumbass little nigga? You was a dumbass little nigga, bruh. That's one thing I will say about this story too, bro. You just pissed me the fuck off. You was a dumbass little nigga, bro. Like, you really a dumbass little nigga, bro. Like, nigga, if your dad like that, my nigga, he's a weirdo, bro. It ain't no, man.
But even thinking, as I got closer,
no, you
I
weren't
realized
thinking.
that it was in fact not my dad. It was some random lady. She was talking to me and asked me if I was having fun playing outside. I was actually confused because a second ago, my 4-year-old brain was certain that it was my dad.
Oh, okay, you 4, my nigga. My fault. I'm sorry. I apologize. You're not dumb. I'm sorry. But even then, my nigga, why'd your dad be circling, my nigga?
All of a sudden, my mom came sprinting outside from the front door, yelling at me to come to her. And I obviously did. The lady then floored it down the street and never came back. That was the fastest I've ever seen my mother run in my life. My mom explained to me the dangers of strangers and to never talk to them or go near
stranger
them.
Danger, stranger danger, stranger danger.
This happened about 10 years ago, and I don't even live in that house anymore. I pretty much forgot about it until it clicked about a year ago. I realized the actual danger that I may have been in. Sometimes I wonder if it was just a creepy lady talking to me.
Hey man, one time, bruh, nigga, I was getting in a fucking car, my nigga. I almost got scooped up by a fucking eagle, my nigga. Bro, an eagle dead ass literally almost scooped me up, my nigga. I was a little nigga, bro. Eagle tried to come get me, bro. They had to push me in the car, bro. Swear to God, bro. An eagle tried to take me from y'all niggas, bro. Tried to pick me up and drop me, bro. Shit crazy.
To some kid, or she was actually going to take me. I guess I'll never know. It's crazy to think that I trusted this lady because she had a car like my dad's. So that shows that young kids
you green bean.
easily manipulated.
Green bean.
So parents with kids, please be careful.
Nigga, when I was 4, I was taking niggas Cheetos, nigga. Nah, kids, do be careful though, real shit.
This happened to me very recently. I'm a 38-year-old woman who's an extreme horror movie and horror story fan.
38-year-old woman. Say
I
less.
watch a lot of videos of people's experiences with sleep paralysis. Until a few days.
Bro, sometimes I be thinking like, what's that shit is? Is it that, bro? Like, I be struggling to get up, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Like, bro, it's like I be up, but I ain't up, bro. Swear to God.
Ago, I'd roll my eyes chuckling while thinking, oh, this is bull. That doesn't really happen to people. I always sleep in a particular way, on my left side, facing my bedroom door, my blanket halfway up my legs, even in the colder weather. So one night, my eyes suddenly snapped wide open, and I couldn't figure out why. I was flat on my back, as I never sleep on my back anyway. I looked at my alarm clock with a surprising effort. It read 3:31 a.m. Suddenly I realized I couldn't move at all. My blanket was suddenly over my shoulders, and I was tucked in tightly. I was beginning to get scared because I never had my blanket like that, and knew no one could have tucked me in without me knowing. I tried to sit up, turn my head, anything.
Mom is a spirit! Oh yeah, you can't talk. Damn, you fucked.
I really couldn't move at all. Blinking was an effort, almost impossible. My only thought was, holy crap, I can't freaking move at all. What the hell do I do now? I couldn't even try to speak.
Yeah.
I found my teeth clenched tight and my jaw immobile.
Yeah, you kind of fucked,
At the far corner of my room, I thought I saw a shape quickly jump to another area.
Yeah, my nigga,
Suddenly,
you fucked,
my
my
vision
nigga.
began to swim and blur, and I passed out. I woke up at about 9 o'clock with a gasp and a quick yell. I was back in my sleeping position, and my blanket was at my feet. I remember sitting in the middle of my bed trying to figure out what the hell just happened.
Boy, dreaming.
Finally, after a few minutes, I began to laugh. I realized I had experienced an actual episode of sleep paralysis. I'd never experienced it before, so it was both interesting and rather scary, as I was completely helpless and immobile. Thankfully, it hasn't happened again. I don't want it to, honestly. The only thing I wonder is, what the hell caused that to happen? And what did I see in my room with me? And above all, the thought that puzzles me and freaks me out the most is, what tucked me in that night? And honestly, I almost don't want to know.
I don't want to know. I ain't got no questions. No questions, man. No questions. On God. I don't want to know nothing, man. I'm just thankful I'm alive. I'm alive. Y'all listen to the channel. Make sure y'all boy like, comment, subscribe if you're new. I can't really speak. I can't really say too much because, bro, my head is pounding, bro. When I say pounding, bro, I'm talking about like nigga, somebody in my head beating my ass right now, nigga. This shit pounding bad, bro. Ain't goddamn. Yeah, man, I don't know if I'm doing them other videos. Nah, man, I had to get down tomorrow, gang. Ain't gonna lie. I gotta take care of myself first. Shit, oh God. But I love y'all niggas, man. I'm out, bro.